It's a bright and sunny morning on one of America's great universities, Husson University to be exact. With its buildings of brick and steel, the diligent and bright-eyed sons and daughters of America's finest study to reach the American dream. They are the living stream of humanity that makes up a great university. Here we find a young woman in the nursing simulation lab, preparing for a career where she will bring aid and comfort to the sick and injured, a future that would not have been possible without the generosity of alumni and philanthropists.
Golly, I never thought I'd be able to go to college. I'm the first one in my family to try to get a degree. If it weren't for scholarships, I wouldn't be able to be a nurse someday.
This young woman is by no means alone. At Husson University, 40% of the students are the first member of their family to pursue a college education. She is just one of many students here at Husson who have decided to take control of their destinies and build a successful future for themselves in today's highly competitive global job market. She and her classmates will take this country into the brave new future that awaits us. This young man, for example, is studying to be a captain of industry and hopes someday to build a business that will stand the test of time as an eternal tribute to the industry, intelligence, and fortitude of Husson graduates. Hello there, young man.
Hey, mister. Actually, I'm just trying to be an accountant at one of the big 4 firms someday.
There you have it. This young man someday aspires to be a financial tycoon whose mega deals will cause the titans of Wall Street to tremble in their penny loafers.
Okay. Look, having big dreams is great, but what scholarships really do is make education possible for those who otherwise wouldn't get an education because they couldn't afford it. A scholarship means I don't have to work full-time in order to get a degree. I can focus more on my education. Sure, scholarships make great things happen, but even more importantly, what they do is they give ordinary people like me, a chance to be whatever they want to be.
So in other words, you hope to own a fleet of tramp steamers with vessels in every port, shipping goods to the 4 corners of the earth and someday becoming a shipping magnate whose empire will rival that of Aristotle Onassis.
I didn't say that.
Moving on. Helping these students reach for the golden ring on the carousel of lifetime achievement are the brilliant, educated faculty members of Husson University. These knowledgeable men and women of our great scientific age impart their years of accumulated wisdom to our collective youth in an effort to mold them into the great citizens of tomorrow. Here, for example, is one faculty member whose expertise in mathematics enriches the steady stream of eager young minds awaiting enlightenment at Husson University's College of Science and Humanities. Tell us, Professor, what will you be imparting to students today?
Today we're going to talk about the theory of universal inductive inference, which is the theory of prediction based on observation. Under this theory, one can predict the next symbol from a given series of symbols, based only on the assumption that the environment follows from some computable but unknown probability distribution.
As you can see, here at Husson University, the intrinsically sublime becomes the fruit of knowledge that grows into the garden of intelligent discourse. So intelligent, in fact, that I have no idea what this progenitor of theoretical constructs has imparted to us. But that hardly matters, as we focus on the benefits of scholarships to the next set of great minds who will unravel the mysteries of the universe.
Scholarships do more than that. They are a way to pay it forward. Many of our graduates don't realize it, but someone else's generosity helped make their education possible. Scholarships are a way for alumni to repay the donation that benefited them by helping the next generation of students with their education. It's all about creating a legacy that benefits those that follow.
Yes, a legacy that continues into the future of our time-space continuum, helping to make college more affordable for individual students whose destinies have yet to be fully realized. For anyone, a declaration of destiny is the first initial step in realizing and becoming the persons we want to be. And for those whose destinies are to become the next great Cecil B. DeMille or Busby Berkeley, the New England School of Communications at Husson University stands as the incubator of talent that will revolutionize the communications industry. In fact, here's a young NESCOM student who is working on a project that will no doubt one day be hailed as one of the great cinematic classics of our age. Tell us, young man, about your current masterpiece.
It's a documentary on the secret life of fungus. Many people never stop and think about how fascinating mushrooms really are.
And there you have it, an epic, sprawling story of love, tragedy, and triumph set in the mushroom farms of eastern Madawaska. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll see how scholarships help civilization avoid a dystopian future where giant portobello mushrooms from the planet Stroganoff attempt to enslave mankind.
I don't know if scholarships can do that, but they can support a particular type of student. I got a scholarship that supports aspiring filmmakers. Donors can create scholarships that support whatever they want. It's a way to make sure that the things you care about continue to stay supported.
Support is key to the melting pot of nations that is Husson University, where youth from the four corners of the earth gain the knowledge needed to become productive, hard-working members of society. And so it is with the graduates of Husson University's School of Pharmacy who are on the front lines of delivering healthcare to rural communities in Maine and across the nation. In small towns and hamlets, they are helping to prevent the spread of communicable disease through vaccinations as they ensure the safety of community members by monitoring drug interactions. Here is a graduate student working to become a professional pharmacist. How are scholarships benefiting you?
Without scholarships, I couldn't have completed my pre-pharmacy studies. Now I'm going to become a practicing pharmacist. My scholarships not only helped me get the job of my dreams, but they also helped make sure that I was able to deliver healthcare services to those who didn't have immediate access to a doctor. Scholarships don't just help me, they indirectly help everyone whose life I touch as a healthcare professional.
Thanks to the brave men and women in Husson University's School of Pharmacy, we are kicking disease in the keister. And thanks to scholarships at Husson University, life is better for Mr. and Mrs. America. What say you, Mr. President?
Husson University is the home of men and women whose thirst for knowledge is never quenched. We at Husson will never be satisfied until every student who studies at Husson has the opportunity to drink from the fountain of success and prosperity.
Standing in the shadow of Husson's bell tower, we look up and see mighty spans of steel rising majestically to the sky. They symbolize an aspiration of excellence, a standard that reaches high toward the stars. Of Husson University and its people, many stories have been told that eloquently attest to the strength, vitality, and compassion of this educational juggernaut. Standing taller than all of these tales is the enormity of this university's vision of the future. Today, thanks to the support of donors and the scholarships they make possible, we begin the war on ignorance anew. We shall never retreat. We shall never surrender. And together we shall boldly march into the unknown future, where we will create a better life for today's young people and all who follow. Thank you for your support.